Hi guys. Okay, we're gonna do a quick recipe. If you want something spicy and hot, okay, so get a saucepan, and you can either cook some black beans, or I got these out of the can. I really rinsed them good to try to get all that sodium off them. Better if you use fresh and make them yourself. So you rinse them off, and for one serving of this is a half a cup, and I scanned it already. So I'm going to my Weight Watchers scanner, and it says for a serving, which is a half a cup, is 3 points. So this is going to be something really quick and easy that you can do. And I want to start by showing you the black beans. It looks like it's powdered, but it's not. It's frozen. So let me show you what this is. Kind of my go-to cooking item. Get that off there. Don't want to miss any of that good stuff. So on here, it's two frozen lemons. Now they'll become points when you use them as juice. This has all the pulp in them and stuff. So what I do is I put a good chunk of the frozen lemons in there. I would say probably a little less than 1/4 of a cup in there. Okay. And now remember, there's no butter, nothing in here. Let me show you my lemons. Now, I told you about the bananas in one of the other videos, but these are my lemons. So I get the lemons, and the peels will be dark and stuff, or they'll have spots on them. They're not to where they're dented in or anything wrong with them. So I take them home, and I peel them. This whole bag here cost me $3. And so I kind of try to use a couple of these every other day. The lemon's good because it's a diuretic. And plus it makes Mexican food taste good. So, all right, so I'm going to make a bean dip real fast. So I got the stove going. And the reason I cook this is because I want the spices cooked in it too. Okay, so I'm getting that all stirred up. And there's a few different spices I like to use. If you like it really spicy, I recommend you add a little bit of extra spicy Mrs. Dash. But I'm going to put a little jalapeno juice in there so I can get the beans kind of mixed up. And I use the Southwest Chipotle. Southwest Chipotle by Mrs. Dash. So this is now, only because the beans were canned, there's sodium in them. Otherwise, use your fresh, you're not going to have that in there. So I'm going to put about 2 teaspoons in there of it. Okay. Now, when you're making beans, you want a little bit more of a little garlic to it too. So that's another thing that you can add. And you can add paprika. Let's see where my garlic is here. Oh, there, it's way in the back. Okay. And I always said I'd be prepared for these videos, but there, look at me. Okay. So I'm going to put a little garlic in it. All right. Now, maybe a half a teaspoon. Now I'm going to blow your mind of what I'm going to use next. Ready for this? We're going to go with my go-to almond milk, the 30 calorie. And we're going to put in there, this is 1 can of beans. About 1/8 a cup of pureed lemon, teaspoon of garlic, 2 teaspoons of Mrs. Dash chipotles, and about 1/4 a cup of milk. So I've got that in there. I don't know if you can see, it's 1/4 of a cup. Now you can put more milk in there, but you don't want to start out with a lot of milk because you want to make sure that it's, you know, not too runny. Okay, so while it's on the stove there, I am going to beat it. This makes a great little snack. One thing I like about this snack, and this is just me because of me being so large, one thing I like about it, it helps me drink more water because it's spicy. And that's a big deal for me because I need the water. And so it's all heating up. Not to a boil yet, but I got it going. All right, so it's starting to boil a little bit. And I'm going to start with a very low speed. You don't want to get it whipped on you to where it's going to hit you in the face with something hot. Okay. You're really going to like this one. All right, this one here is a good one that you can put in. Now, I didn't add the jalapeno juice yet, but see how it's kind of runny? See, it's kind of a, I still have the bean consistency in it. All right, see that? All right, put the spices all through to give it that good texture and stuff. Again, if you want to add some more spices, you can. If you don't want to use the milk, the almond milk, you can use a half a cup of salsa to blend it. All kinds of little different things like that. All right, so then you put it in your cup to go and get it ready for your yummy lunch or for a snack to have it ready. So, and for that, I use these, I don't know if you can see it. I'm using my small ball jars. And I put about that much in there. And then you can complement it with a bag of carrots. You can just actually take the carrots out and get them ready and put them on the top of the jar so they're in the fridge where they're all ready to go and that you can just grab them. You know, that's another thing that I think is neat about this. So you want to wait till it cools before you put that on. Before you put the lid on. But like I said, you'll complement it with this and this and then the lid. And then you can just put it on top in the refrigerator ready to go. All right. It's my spicy creamy bean dip. Okay, with a half a cup of milk. And this, it turns into such a low point. It's not even 4 points for that whole thing. And it tastes so good. It's so creamy. And it's a nice thing to flavor up your spices and get ready for something creamy if you need a good go-to snack. Okay, let me go over that one more time. You've got a can of beans. And I use, oh, the lemon in it is phenomenal. I use the lemon. This is frozen lemon. I put 2 lemons in there, seeds and all. Put them in there, pureed it. Okay, I used the Mrs. Dash. I used the chipotle. And on the chipotle, I used 2 teaspoons. You can also throw a little dash of this in there, the Mrs. Dash extra spicy. Or if it's too thick to what you like, put a little jalapeno juice in it. I used a teaspoon of garlic. And I used a half a cup to a fourth of a cup, you can use, of the almond milk. Makes a great, great, great protein. And it's a good spicy go-to. It's going to get you drinking the rest of your water for the day. All right, my spicy bean dip. Hope you liked it. Have a good one. Making tacos next. Bye.